A 48 First Alert Weather Day, sponsored by Mr. Rooter Plumbing for all your emergency plumbing services.
Almost 6:47 today, a 48 First Alert Weather Day. It's more just an impactful day when it comes to the weather. Probably the biggest pattern change that we've seen in some time. We've basically been hot, dry with afternoon storms lately, but this day it's going to bring rainfall for the morning hours and then into the afternoon. One or two rounds of potentially strong to severe storms, but the overall threat for severe storms is low. Can't rule out some isolated damaging wind gusts, potential for flash flooding, but on a scale of low to extreme, just kind of going with more medium impacts today. Just letting you know that today is going to be just kind of an active day of weather. From now until about 8 a.m. We're already tracking some light to moderate rainfall moving from west to east across North Alabama, Middle Tennessee. Could bring some occasional lightning and brief gusty winds, although we haven't seen much of that. It's more just ponding puddles on the roadways, poor visibility, and the inconvenience of the timing. You're trying to get the kids to school or the bus stop, or you're heading to work yourself. We see a break in activity from mid to late morning, and then we get into round one or two of scattered strong to maybe severe storms. This is when we expect the gusty winds, the heaviest rainfall, frequent cloud to ground lightning. With the amount of rain that some of you saw yesterday, 2 to 3 inches in some locations along the state line, the ground is already saturated, and we've got this morning rainfall plus 2 more rounds of rain on top of that. And that's why even non-severe wind gusts could knock down some trees or even some power lines. Heavy rain, pea to dime size hail, and a threat for potential flash flooding, and could have some roadway flooding. For that afternoon round, that will bring the threat for the gusty winds and lightning. 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. for northwest Alabama. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and then 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. for northeast Alabama. As long as these storms are moving, that will kind of minimize the threat for flooding. But the timing of this is when you're picking your students up from school, the bus stop, or you're heading home from work yourself. And it's not an easy commute here this morning, as we're already tracking some pockets of light to moderate rainfall. It will move off to the east by about 7:30 to 8 o'clock, and then we'll start to get into some of those drier hours with a break in the activity. But a lot of you have seen rain or are currently seeing rain as you're stepping out this morning, including Wayne, Lawrence, into Giles County up toward the Ardmore area. Here's how it breaks down hour by hour. Mid to late morning, we're mostly cloudy to overcast. Temperatures will warm up. It's a very humid day. Heat index in the low 90s. But as early as noon, future radar starts to pop up those storms along the state line. We see the first round of heavy rain, potential for gusty winds, lightning, and some of that pea to dime size hail. Continues through 5 o'clock, the evening commute here. And it's not just a line of storms. It will be more hit and miss. But if you do get caught with one of these storms, that's when you have the wind threat, potential for heavy rain, even some lingering showers and some rumbles of thunder overnight. But any threat of strong to severe storms should probably wrap up in northeast Alabama around 8 to 9 o'clock. Off and on showers Thursday. Great weekend, and even beyond that looks fantastic. You're watching